Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another sales and deals roundup. So I have deals on Steam, GOG, Instant Gaming, and a bit of a roundup of all the good deals available. Well, some of them. So let's first begin with Steam, and we have a deal on Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. Very popular game from last year, did very well. A lot of people playing and so on. The base version is 35% off, which is the current lowest price, which is about $39. 1800 in India, so just under 2000 these days. 35 in the UK, 52 in Canada, 39 in the Eurozone. Next, we have a Plague Tale Requiem. This is the second game in the series. This one is also, as you can see, very positive, 90% here. 65% off. Again, this is a new lowest price, only dropped on the 12th of April, which is yesterday. So this is 1749 in the US, 804 in India, 1574 in the UK, 2449 in Canada, 1749 in the Eurozone. The previous game is also on sale. This is at its regular price, 80% off, $379 in India, $8. Again, a great game. Has been given away multiple times, so chances are you probably already have it. If not, this is the lowest price it usually drops to. Excellent game, good 10, 12-hour campaign. I would say about 10 hours to go through this campaign. And yeah, it's a nice, interesting game, a bit grim, but yeah, good overall. Next, we have a popular indie game, Dave the Diver, and they have a new collab with the Yakuza franchise, I believe. So they have a new DLC, and yeah, another very popular indie game has been doing excellently, doing collabs with different games and things like that. They had a Godzilla collab last year, and so at the moment, this is 40% off, which is again a new lowest price. $12, 528 in India, 1019 in the UK, 1559 in Canada, 12 in the Eurozone. This price is now what we previously used to get for indie games at launch, the regional price. So now this is at a price where I would be very happy to buy it. I have already bought this previously, so I'm good, but this is reminding me of the old prices. It took a while, but now it is at the old price around 2 years after release. Next, we have Battle Trauma, another game that I often see has good reviews, and I've not played this, but does seem to get a lot of hype, and a lot of people tend to mention this. 2D submarine simulator in sort of space, from what I remember. So this is 50% off, 650 in India, $1749, 15 in the UK, 25 in Canada. Next is Evil West. So this is a sort of third-person action adventure style game made by Flying Wild Hog, the people behind what's that guy's name? Shadow Warrior, that guy. Those games. So this is $15, 689 in India, 1349 in the UK, 21 in Canada, 15 in the Eurozone. Next, we have Anno Mutationum. I think that's how you say it. This is a pixel art cyberpunk adventure game. Looks good. Again, one of those games that seemed interesting, but the retail price was never good enough, so I never really looked into this. This is also, I believe, in a new Humble bundle. But right now, this is on a 45% discount, which is equal to its previous low. It doesn't seem to drop below this, but 500 seems a bit more sensible for an indie game like this. 1374 in the US, 1071 in the UK, 1594 in Canada, 1154 in the Eurozone. Next, we have Humanities. This is a zombie style game. You could say a top-down State of Decay, perhaps. It's got a very similar feel to it. But I like these games where you have to set up bases and avoid the zombies, scavenge for resources, make weapons and things like that. So yeah, this is still in early access, but it's got good reviews, and I'm hoping it drops a little more before I consider this. But it is now in that 500-600 rupees range, which I like with these indie games. So $13, 572 in India, 10 pounds and 6 pence, 1689 in Canada, 12 in the Eurozone. Now on to GOG, a couple of games here, good classic games. We have SWAT 4 Gold Edition. This is part of the GOG preservation program. This is also only available on GOG, not on Steam. And it's a very interesting tactical shooter from the mid-2000s. So graphically, you won't feel like it's too dated, but it has some interesting gameplay elements. So this is at its usual price, 50% off, $4.99. Again, links will be in the description. And next we have Doom 3. So Doom 3 is sort of the forgotten Doom game, let's say, but it's a decent game. They had a very interesting engine. I forgot which one this was. It Take 3 or something. And I think one or two other games also used this engine. Prey, I believe, used this one because it has a very similar look. 60% off, $399 dollars. And yeah, so this is again usual price. Now over on to instant gaming. What I'll do is I'll mention a few interesting games that are very cheap, and also in the description or in the pinned comment I'll put a bunch of other games that are usually much more expensive on Steam, but because they have been in bundles and things, they are being sold very, very cheaply. So I'll add some of them below. You can check them. I won't mention them, otherwise the video will go too long. So we have Observation. This game won quite a lot of awards a few years ago when it came out, BAFTA and other things. It's a horror type game in space. Normally on Steam, the lowest this drops is around $6 something. So at 152, it's a pretty good deal. We also have the Ascent Cyber Edition. I often mention this game. I played this when this came out, played it in co-op, played it in solo, cyberpunk with twin stick shooter elements. So I liked that twin stick part here. The world was very detailed. You are the silent protagonist in this one, but the gameplay itself was very satisfying if you like playing with controllers and shooting and things like that. It's pretty good. And you can also play this in co-op completely, which is what I did. I played like the full campaign in co-op and also solo. So yeah, interesting game. Had some issues like performance related bugs at the time. I'm not sure how good it is now, but it's a good game overall. Next we have Darksiders, another classic hack and slash third person style game. On Steam this is about $4.99 at its lowest. Here you can get it for $120. And then we have the Forgotten City, another game that got a big hike, regional price hike, and I never forgave them for that one. I've always mentioned whenever I see this cheaply, 157. And yeah, it's an interesting, again, narrative style adventure game set in ancient Rome. So yeah, I'll add some more deals in the description below. Next, I wanted to talk about the free games from Prime Gaming for April. There are one or two great ones, nothing particularly outstanding here. What we are getting is Mafia 3 for GOG. So this is available right now. So if you have a Prime subscription, or if you want to take out a what do you call it, trial a month, they give you a monthly trial, a month trial if you have never signed up before. So you can get this there. So this is definitely worth getting. It's also a GOG code because GOG is of course DRM-free. You can download and own the installers and stuff like that. So great deal there. We also have Minecraft Legends, but this is only on the Xbox Store, Microsoft Store. There are one or two other interesting games here. I mean, Endless Space is good. Far Away, I think, is a classic point and click adventure game. I think I can't remember, but I remember something like this, playing something like this a long time ago. We also have Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. This is a very old game, but it's GOG code again. The Legacy of Kain games got a remaster, a couple of them recently. We also have Thief Gold, another great game, a classic game, and this is a GOG code. So some really interesting games. Now this along with say Hitman, those games were the highlight of well, I was going to say my childhood, but I was in my early 20s. I'm so, but like from the late 90s, early 2000s, that period. So yeah, these were amazing games, and they're giving you the GOG code, so to work on your new systems. Definitely try this if you want a proper stealth game. Yeah, these bring back good memories from these games. Anyway, finally, wanted to mention Mandragora Whispers of the Witch Tree. This is a new 2.5D RPG coming out on the 17th of April. I have been following the development of this game since its Kickstarter. In fact, I even made a video a few years ago when it was launching in Kickstarter. Very detailed, advanced sort of RPG. It looks really good as well. So this is something I will be, considering. Maybe I might pick it up. Maybe I might get in touch with the devs and cover this. But yes, a very well-made, beautiful-looking 2.5D RPG. And from what I understand, this is a part of 40-hour story. So pretty good. You have multiple classes and a deep sort of RPG system here. So you should enjoy this if you like games like this. It's sort of like very detailed, but because of its 2.5D nature, it doesn't feel as difficult. There are a lot of good 2.5D games these days. You have Blasphemous and things like that. So it's sort of more in that category. The tree here looks very vast. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this game, and it is coming out in a few days. So thought I'll mention this for anybody interested. They also have a demo, so you could try it out and see if it is something you might consider in the future when it's on a better deal. But yeah, thought I'll mention this here. So yeah, that's it for this one. As I always say, I'm hoping I can cover more videos on this channel. Recently, I haven't really been doing much here, but yeah, I'm hoping I can get back into a little more consistent video routine, let's say. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching and see you next time.